to the launch of the new DS3. This funky little supermini joins the ranks of the new DS brand along with the DS4 and DS5. Now, back in its Citroen days, this car was exceptionally popular, and particularly in Great Britain, which has actually led sales for this car. So with the rebranding of DS, we're going to see an increase in luxury, maturity, just like we have seen with the other DS4 and DS5 as they've joined the new avant-garde brand. The most notable change for the Mini rival has to be its new front end. DS Wings design has been incorporated, meaning it has a chromed nose that spreads out into the very intricately detailed headlights. Elsewhere, the DS3 has retained much of its usual characteristics. To be perfectly honest, if it's not broken, don't fix it. It looks really good. It's sort of one of those funky, chic little cars anyway, with the shark fin, the floating roofline. And with this DS model, it's just been enhanced with new alloy wheels, slightly re-sculpted bumpers, the addition of chrome trim, and on this model, some rather nice architectural decals down the side and on the dashboard. Speaking of the interior, if you move in, you'll notice that a lot of the materials in here have been reworked. So on the door cards now, you've got the addition of like stitched leather, which definitely takes the interior a bit more upmarket. Those used to just be fabric. You've got these really nice fabric and suede seats in this specific model, and gone of all the clunky buttons and things that used to be down here with an old header unit. Now we've got PSA's latest touchscreen infotainment system, which will do obviously all your navigation, your DAB radio, Bluetooth and the like. The sculpted dashboard is very stylistic, very French. It's funky, it's different, it's unlike a lot of the car's competitors. It's an interesting place to be, the DS3 interior, and I have to say these seats, as well as being quite pleasing aesthetically, they're very comfortable. They've got good levels of bolstering at the side, good support where required. Nice little details, the intricate little speedo in the centre, really deep dish clocks. It looks like a little timepiece actually. In the back you can seat 3. There's actually respectable head and legroom for the outermost passengers there. The middle seat, a little bit of a squeeze, but it's perfectly fine for children. Now, in case you hadn't noticed, this DS3 we're driving is the Cabrio, meaning it's got the retractable fabric roof which goes all the way back to the rear window, or it can collapse the rear window completely. Now, this means that there's actually quite a small opening for the boot. The boot's actually a respectable size at 245 litres, considering that it is a convertible. It's just the opening is a bit of a pillar box to try and actually post things through. But I have to say, despite this being a Cabrio, rear visibility isn't too bad at all. Now, under the bonnet of our test car is a new 1.2 litre turbocharged 3-cylinder engine with 130 horsepower, and I have to say, this is my pick of the range, I think. It's peppy, it's revvy, it sounds pretty good with its 3-cylinder thrum, and DS actually say that it'll do over 62 mpg. On more flowing country roads, the DS3 is really settled. There's loads of grip. Steering doesn't have the most feel in its class, but I have to say it's a really secure feeling car. You can throw it into a corner and it will just grip and go. Body control is another positive point of the car. Go into a sweeping bend, there isn't too much in the way of body roll, and the whole car feels quite composed whenever you are driving on some more lively sections of tarmac. This fashion-conscious B-segment member is perfectly good around town. We've got good visibility, the steering's nice and light, gear change. It's a bit of a long throw, but it doesn't require very much effort at all. It's a car that is really nice and easy to drive. This premium Super Mini is a credit to the brand. You can have the new DS3 from £13,995, and I'll leave you with a quote from DS's latest brand ambassador, which is quite apt. "You'll never be pretty, but it doesn't matter. You've got style." Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for more on the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For all of the latest automotive news, written reviews and coverage from motor shows, go to www.insidelane.co.uk.